Hi, good afternoon. My name is Joshua F. Sabido, and I will be discussing about water everywhere. So, here, water everywhere. What is water? Water, the threats and its solution. So, first of all, water is a vital element in each of our lives. Not only is it essential to our health, but also we use it for numerous household tasks. All plants and animals must have water to survive. If there was no water in the world, then there would be no life on Earth. So, people have multiple uses for water aside from drinking it as part of their daily needs. Examples of these are the following. It is used for cooking, it is used to wash ourselves, it is used to water plants, and it is used to keep our environment clean. Uh, it is used to wash our clothes and wash our cooking and eating utensils, and also recreation such as swimming pools. Excuse me. So for the sources of water, there are actually two main sources of water. The first is the surface water, and the second is the groundwater. So, surface water is found in lakes, rivers, and reservoir. Groundwater lies under the surface of the land, where it travels through and fills opening in the rocks. So, it's not included here, but additional knowledge is that the rocks that store and transmit groundwater are called aqu- aquifers or aquifers. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but um, these aquifers, groundwater must be pumped from an aquifer or aquifer to the Earth's surface for use. So we need to use aquifers or aquifers to gather this groundwater for us to be able to use it. Um, so as we all know, water is limited, even though there are plenty of water in the world. Not all water are safe to be used. So here, these are the threats to water supply and accessibility. So climate change, biodiversity loss, water pollution, urbanization, lifestyle, and consumerism. So here, not gonna read this part kasi parang hindi maganda kung binabasa lang. So I'll explain it na lang. So first, sa climate change, it is caused by excessive greenhouse gas emissions due to human-induced activities that is disrupting the process, no? So first, yung first effect ng climate change, there will be an increased temperature due to the climate change, increase the rate of evaporation of water from both land and oceans. This enabled the atmosphere to hold more water than the normal and will cause drought in some areas and excess rainfall in other. So this will affect crop production and will cause flooding in some areas. Second, climate change will melt ice caps, ice sheets and glaciers, as well as expanding water volume will cause rising sea levels, which is very dangerous as we all know. So this will harm coastal communities and various ecosystem. And third, uh, rising sea levels could induce salinization of freshwater reservoir like groundwater. This will make the water unsuitable for drinking or irrigation and will affect food security. So next is biodiversity loss. So water is required to support biodiversity. Without access to water, biodiversity losses will become its consequence. At the same time, biodiversity is also critical to the maintenance of both the quality and quantity of water. Biodiversity plays a crucial role in the water cycle by regulating water movement across land and water infiltration into soils. Biodiversity supports water cycling in soils and in plants, including all food crops. Together, these processes control land erosion and regulate water quality and water flow to surface waters as runoffs. So water pollution. So there are actually three types of freshwater sources. So the first is the green, or what we also know as rainwater. So green water or rainwater quality is affected by air pollution. So the higher concentration of air pollutants present in the atmosphere, the lower is the quality of rainwater, and this may affect crops and infrastructure. So basically, pag madumi yung hangin, nadudumihan rin yung tubig. Next is blue or surface water. So blue water or surface water are polluted by gray water. I mean, unahin ko na lang muna yung gray water para mas magets. So gray water or polluted water. So water coming from domestic, agricultural, and industrial sources. So parang ano siya, these are the water coming from the human-induced activities, yung mga activities ng humans. So, yung mga maduduming tubig na galing sa mga tao. So, again, blue or surface water are polluted by gray water. So, naapektuhan ng mga tubig na maduduming tubig na galing sa mga tao, yung mga blue water or surface water. Ang example ng mga surface or blue water are lakes, rivers, and streams. Katulad nung diniscuss ko dito sa second part, eto, itong lakes, rivers, and reservoir. So next is urbanization. Urbanization is the process through which human settlements grow and become cities. This is caused by higher and higher percentages of the population comes to live due to greater economic opportunities. Major characteristics of urban areas are numerous human infrastructure like buildings, bridges, paved and concrete roads, modern modes of transportation and increasing land conversion. So, I think kaya siya isang threat sa water supply and accessibility is kasi nga katulad ng binanggit ko sa gray water, no. Syempre paano ba gumagawa ng bahay? Kaya urbanization, 'di ba, is yung lalong nagkakaroon tayo ng mas magagandang building, additional buildings, tapos syempre yung land is lumalawak ng lumalawak. Eh saan ba tayo magdadagdag ng land, 'di ba? Eh di dun sa mga part na merong tubig rin. So basically lalawak ng lalawak yung land natin. Tapos also, syempre pag gagawa tayo ng mga building, ganyan, infrastructures, kailangan natin ng mga materials. Yung mga materials, it comes from different factories, syempre. Kailangan natin ng mga supplies, di ba? So, manggagaling siya sa mga factories. And that will result into gray water pollution. Again, katulad ng sinabi ko dito po sa water pollution, gray water, it comes from ano po, sa mga human-induced activities. So, urbanization, I think urbanization and water pollution is somehow relative to each other po. So, next, okay, lifestyle and consumerism. Consumerism is an idea and a belief that by increasing consumption or purchase of goods and services in the market is always a desirable goal, is directly related to lifestyle. As water footprints of products has proven, the more goods we procure, the more we get fresh water from the environment to produce these products. So I think hindi ko na kailangan siyang discuss kasi it's ano naman self-understand. Maintindihan natin by ourselves na yun. So it is most important that the water which people drink and use for other purposes, for these purposes rather, is syempre kailangan natin clean water. This means that the water must be free of germs and chemicals and be clear, like crystal clear yung water. So there are several technologies in improving water supply and access. So here, as we can see, no, mm, hindi pala ako naka-ano, full screen. Pero, my bad. Pero ito po. So, there are actually five technologies. So, filtration, seawater desalination, artificial intelligence, intelligent irrigation, and water recycling. So, dito sa filtration, nanotechnologies are used in the process of purifying polluted water. So basically, ang process na to is uh, yung mga maduduming water, ginagamitan siya ng nanotechnologies. Tapos, through that process, we will receive the result, which is a clean water, clean usable water. So next, sa seawater desalination, it is simply the process of separating salt from the seawater. Kasi as we all know, seawater, it is made of, um, ano talaga siya, meron talaga siyang salt sa, ano niya, no, sa water talaga, may salt talaga siya. So, kailangan mo nang tanggalin yung salt para maging usable yung water para kasi katulad nung ano, as we all know, pag yung mga for sure naman halos lahat kayo naka-experience na maligo sa dagat. So, pag kunyari nakainom kayo, alam niyo yun sa sarili niyo na maalat talaga yung dagat. So, ayun. So, next is artificial intelligence. So, sa tulong ng artificial intelligence or AI, yung mga robot, ito na yung mga advanced technologies natin, no? Mas magiging madali yung pagmamanage ng water supply. Tsaka syempre, pagdidistribute ng water throughout the world, no? Then next is intelligent irrigation. So this is the process of precisely controlling the amount of water to be used in production of crops. So, eto, feeling ko sobrang kailangan to. I mean, hindi ko naman sinasabing ito yung pinakakailangan sa lahat. Pero kasi, people tend to, hindi nila parang namamalayan na pero nagagawa na lang nila na nasasayang nila yung tubig. Parang ganon. Like for example, sa mga simpleng bagay, katulad ng pagtututbrush, yung mga ibang tao, habang nagtututbrush sila, nakakalimutan na lang isara yung gripo every time na nagbabrush na sila ng teeth kahit hindi naman nila ginagamit yung water. So, just by that example, uh, makokonect ko na to dito sa intelligent irrigation na nakokontrol natin yung amount ng water na nagagamit. So, hindi kulang, hindi sobra. Ayan. So, water recycling. Water recycling is the process of restoring water from polluted water. So, basically, parang filtration lang siya. Na ang gagawin is, i-recycle lang yung water through the use of various technologies na kayang mag-purify ng mga polluted water. So, I chose this, so ito po yung mga citations ko po. Ito po, ayan, yung mga nasa baba po. Tsaka, additional na rin po yung citation ko is from the school book po, no, yung module. So, kaya ako napili itong topic na to kasi personally, maano ako sa tubig. Like, sobrang hindi ako ganun ka matipid. Kasi, um, dati siguro, kasi I can say na hindi ako matipid kasi puro ano kami dito sa bahay, sa house po namin, puro um, naka-shower po kami. Wala po kami nung tabo, tapos ligo. Except na lang ng bata ako. Um, feeling ko ano, by discussing this particular lesson, I can teach myself po. At the same time, I can teach myself and all of you guys na water is very important. Um, Sobrang halaga ng water, no? We all know that mahalaga ang water. And siguro by this um, presentation, ma-realize natin na yung mga ginagawa natin um, na related sa water is maging ano tayo, no? Mature enough to save water, no? Hindi dahil hindi pa tayo nagbabayad ng tubig natin, hindi na tayo magiging maingat sa tubig natin. So, ayun, save water. Ayun po, thank you po. Again po, Joshua F. Subido po.